Yeah, let's make them happy.
Yeah. Hi, folks. Zippy's behind the steering wheel again. So if it's a screw up, yep, yep. Just can't seem to manage to get my shit together. But hey, listen, it is what it is. Oh, now we're live. Yeah, there we go.
Yep. There we go.
So how are you?
I'm doing okay. It's been a busy week, but a good one. Had one of the best, not the best, one of the most interesting game nights we've had a long time this week, because we had a lot of people that I know but haven't been in the game night before. It's always fun when you get new people, because then you end up playing, and it still went super adult. So,
well, of course. Hey, listen, when there's no kids around, you can just let her all hang out.
Yep. And Cherokee might be in tonight, and yeah, he did good. Let's just say that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
It was a fun
my week went good. No aches, pains, or anything. I put little hearts on my nails for Valentine's. I did that. Even getting all prepared, even though I don't have a Valentine, I did a Valentine anyway. But yeah. So
you'll be happy to hear, though, that Larry's plan tonight is, the reason he's not here is he's at a Super Bowl party eating a bunch of ribeyes and venison. So, and whatever else.
Guy.
So he's on a carnivore diet tonight. Carnivore and spirits. He's trying to get his spirits up. Yeah.
Well, I can only do one spirit, and that's vodka.
That's what we've been doing a lot of lately.
But tonight my spirit is tea, and my 5 gallons of water.
I did try something new today that I will recommend to anybody that's in chat and watching. You should try it. I used some of the VSO raw, some super sweet, put it in milk. That was one of the best strawberry milks I've had in forever. And it was like, really? Wow. I just was thinking, I wonder if this will work. Yeah, you can put it in anything. Oh, it was so good. It tasted like Nesquik.
I do sometimes, like when I do have a coffee, because I love my coffee, but my stomach doesn't like it anymore. I'll put like Flavor West creamy hazelnut in. And what are you laughing at?
He's picking on you for earlier.
Oh, come on, Fiddy. Yeah, I know he was picking. Well, yeah, he was picking on me earlier. Yes, telling me I was live. Yeah, that was an accident. Well, at least I didn't have my camera on this time. That was smart. This time.
You mean this is accidental? Oh, damn.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to get it to go, and I had to go a roundabout way through Zoom to get it to go. But when I first turned Zoom on, I thought, don't turn on the camera this time. Do not turn on the camera. So I didn't, and I went through all this shit to go. Thanks, Fiddy. But I got it to work, so. But anyway, yeah, so my week was uneventful. No aches and pains. Same shit, different ball. Literally. But other than that, nothing exciting. What you vaping on tonight there, Tim?
Mando's cocoa nuts.
I saw that about vaping Mando's nuts. I thought, oh, that's nice.
That's what I was picking on about him not coming tonight. I said, sure, I'm vaping on Mando's nuts, but he won't even come. You're bringing me my ribeye and some venison. I mean, she's some kind of guy.
I actually like some venison. I was waiting for the guys to go hunting so I can snavel some more. Last year I got gave me a big roll of deer sausage, and then I also got a big roll of moose sausage. That was really good.
Yeah, moose sausage is very much like beef, very close, but just that slight gaminess that just makes it special.
Well, with the spices they put in it, it actually, last time I had moose and this was like many moons ago, it was very gamey. It was just a roast though, it wasn't sausage. And when they make sausage here, I don't know about anywhere else, but they always put ground pork in.
Yep.
So there's ground pork and then the spices. So there was no game to this at all. It was actually very good.
Yeah, the ground pork takes away the gaminess and also gives it that fat it needs because venison especially tends to be a little dry because it
Yeah.
has a tallow fat. But they
And
all got jokes tonight, don't they?
I know,
Fitty's in
Fitty
there.
say no. I
Fitty's in
wasn't
there.
working hard enough. Yeah, I was. I was dragging my ass around and playing with Psycho Beaches. Yes,
You got
it was
Jason
hard
Claus
enough.
and flavor reviews
I
telling me
just
I
want
should try his creamy nuts.
yeah. No, I'm not trying his creamy nuts. No, no.
Do you
But
want
yeah,
Mando's nuts? I did have to add
no.
I did find I had to add some sweetener to it. It was I kind of like I was looking for that dark bakery note without the sweetener at first, and it was good
Yeah.
off the shake, but once it's steep, it needed that sweetener.
I
Yeah.
listen, I'll be the first one to tell you I don't use sweeteners, but I have made mixes that, first couple hits in was screaming for it. So I
That's what
will
this
add
is.
some, usually like 0.25 or 0.5.
Yeah, 0.5 is why I want to put it in. It's not a
Well,
lot of sweetener, but it's just enough
yeah,
to bump up like that cocoa. So it's like a little bit more of a sweet cocoa rather than that real dry blah.
yeah. Oh, the cocoa. Yeah, yeah. Well,
That needs a
that
little
stuff is
sweetener.
well, it's dry anyway, and I always I try to put another chocolate with it to kind of, and I use it so low, like the FA chocolate or the FA cocoa. So I use it so low that you don't get that chalky, crappy, dry
Well, it's
taste.
like this, Josh. This is actually just cocoa with like peanut butters and a little bit of cashew in it. VSO cashew.
Okay, so then probably what I would do for now, this is just me. You do what you want, but if it was me, I think I would add just a hint, not very much, and depends on what chocolate, VSO chocolate or whatever, just a little bit of chocolate to it. Just to kind of, and not only that, you take chocolate and cocoa and you get chocolate liqueur.
Like off the shake, you know what this reminded me of though? Really good, really hit the spot. It reminded me of chocolate covered cocoa coffee beans. I love chocolate covered coffee beans, and that's what
Oh
it reminded
yeah,
me off the shake. But then it turned a little too dark, and a little
yeah,
bump of sweetener kind of brought it back a little. But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. What was I gonna say? I made a recipe for the show that we didn't do, and I'll kind of show that. This was that New Orleans show that we were going to do, but I'll show it now tonight.
Oh.
Yes, I made it public. So
did I ever
let me.
save that, or did I have to remake it?
I
I know what I was gonna make for the
saved
king
it
cake.
because it actually was really good. So I'll show it. I'll share screen. Okay, so I just called it New Orleans, and it is so I used this is oh my god, pralines, like toffee kind of thing. So I used brown sugar TFA at 1% and condensed milk at 0.5% and creamy hazelnut at 1.5%. Hey, I do have nuts.
There you go.
And Capella's golden butter at 0.25 and pralines and cream by the Flavor Apprentice, and it actually turned out really well. I did have FA hazelnut in there on the first one that I did, and but now I've never tasted it before until this time. Is like I'll stop sharing. A lot of times people, you will read in reviews that people say that they can taste the skins on the nuts, and I did get that this time because something was funky. So I thought, okay, I'm going back to my favorite hazelnut. I went back to the Flavor West creamy hazelnut. So
you heard that here. Zippy tasted the skins on the nuts. Okay.
oh, for fuck's sake!
Sorry, Zippy. Sorry.
Who did that?
You said it.
I did. You can taste it. Yeah, okay. I'm not saying it twice. Jesus.
This is like renaming creamy granny panties.
Oh God, yes. That was bad. That was bad.
I can't believe you
So
actually looked it up on a live too. It's like your face.
it was like, whoa, that's some creamy granny panties. Like, whoa.
So
That almost disgusted me.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
skin nuts. It would be a terrible skateboarding accident. Have you, not to change the subject from mixing and stuff, have you ever watched those videos of them guys, the bloopers, and them guys skateboarding? And
oh
every time, and you see the guy, what do they call it, doing a rail or something, going down the
yep,
handrail, and and every time you know what's coming. No children for you, dude. It's like,
yep,
why? Please tell me why. Because you know it's going to happen. Sooner or later, you're going to bust a nut, is what you're going to do.
literally. Yep.
Yeah, literally. Anyway, so what have you been, what have you been working on lately?
I was working on this because Addie and them had on Monday night show, they had the Mike Vapes on, and he was talking about he's been searching for a good raspberry custard, but
Right.
not a true custard like on those, pudding like custards, and very light with the custard side of it. So this morning on Frank's show, they actually were working on it some more. So I finally went through and actually, instead of theory crafting my head, I actually made the recipe. So I actually have that recipe here. Actually, I can throw this in chat.
Show us your
But,
raspberry custard.
Yeah, this is well, it's specifically tailored for what he was searching for and the way he described things. Because he also said he wanted light sweetener. He likes a little sweetener, but he doesn't like a lot of sweetener. So
Yeah.
And here's that recipe in chat. Yeah, so it's this is actually Fresh 03 getting credit for the apricot. He said because I didn't have the raspberry syrup, he said the apricot will do the same thing and brighten up that raspberry.
Oh.
But not to use it over 0.3. So I used it at 0.25 for VSO apricot. Raspberry sweet from the Flavor Apprentice or TPA, 3%. Red raspberry from VSO at 1%. Super sweet at 0.5%. Sweet cream from TPA at 1%, and vanilla pudding flavor at 1% to give it a little bit of that custardy, creamy flavor. But I didn't go high. So I didn't go very high on that because, like he said, he didn't want it to be a true custard. So I wanted to make it kind of nice, more of a cream with a little bit of a thicker feeling.
And you could have used the other thing too. You could have used a white chocolate to get your cream.
I thought about that. But he also, when he said that not the sweet, that'll bring some more extra sweet into it. So I was like,
not really. It depends on the white chocolate. Now, my favorite white chocolate is FLV, and I don't find that sweet, but I definitely find it creamy. And if you happen to have the medicine flower white chocolate, that one's really good.
If you do, by the way, Zip, if you I know, I'm pretty sure you have it. But try one with drop your percentages just a little bit on your white chocolate, but then do it 1-to-1 with the VSO and the Flavora, and it gives you more of the real white chocolate flavor because you get those high notes from the VSO and the low notes. Oh no, real white chocolate flavor, not real chocolate. Yeah. But you get those high notes from the VSO and the lower notes from the Flavora, and they kind of, I find that Swaggy's flavors do that a lot. You can, if you mix it with one of your favorite flavors, like the cheesecake, same thing. Yes, Sweet cheesecake with it brings it together and makes it just feel like a proper food taste.
Kind of like being a bridge between flavors.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yes, Fitty, it is very good. But I'm still attached to my FLV white chocolate. But I do use the white chocolate for medicine flower. Yes. And there was a recipe. I'm having brain farts back to back.
Lemon apricot cereal. That don't sound bad. No. Depends on how high you go in the apricot for me. If you went really high, I might not like it as much. But that's because apricot's kind of all those flavors when I vape it and kind of takes over.
I like the apricot. I like the apricot flavor. My favorite apricot, but it's so temperamental, is the sesame apricot. But it's like you can't use it over like 0.4. Oh, you do, and you won't have anything but apricot in the recipe. They'll just walk all over everything.
Sounds like 90% of the flavora flavorings, you use them over 0.5 and you're in trouble.
No, I find a lot of them there was a discussion a while ago about the FLV milk and honey. Okay. And everybody said, oh
Rocky
God,
Tooney.
yeah. And don't go over this and don't go over that. You know what? I've used the milk and honey. And now everybody hang on. I've used the milk and honey up to 3.5%. But I don't get any bad notes. But
Well,
I
the-
had it in a cereal. So it was kind of like, you know, at the bottom of the bowl.
The lemon Sicily, I used at a higher percentage than most people do once in a recipe, and it worked for that recipe. But I've tried it in other recipes where that was a fail. So
oh yeah. I'm not saying that I would use the milk and honey at 3.5% all the time. This was the cereal that I was making, and it was going up against like a cinnamon crunch cereal and all kinds of things. So, you know, so
okay, got some big mixing news too. Rocky made a non-milk and honey flavor today.
What?
He said he's going to go 24 hours without using it, and I said okay, then he's going to have withdrawals tomorrow. But that would be like Michelle Hughes. That'd be like Michelle Hughes not using vanilla pudding.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. So, are you working on any specific profiles? Like are you working on something?
Yep. Yes.
What you work?
Yes.
What you work?
I need to get more flavorings for it because Swaggies isn't quite working for it, but I'm Deep Cuts has the dragon shake, which is a dragon fruit milkshake, and I'm working on trying to replicate that to some degree. Swaggies doesn't hit the right notes for what she's seeking to like come close to the original. It's a little too bright. So I'm going to order a couple different apricots, like Cap. I think it's Cap is what he actually has in it. The dragon fruit. But I'm going to order a couple different dragon fruits next month, and we're going to in a couple weeks.
I've used TFA dragon fruit a lot.
That's the other one I'm going to order. Yep.
If I went and got the bottle, it's only about this big.
Whoa. But that's what I'm working on now. I think I have the creams pretty close to where I want them, but that apricot's just not quite hitting the right spot for me. So I don't know if it might be one of those ones where I can actually improve it with using some of Swaggies, like because a lot of his flavors had the brighter notes. Like I said, it might work, and it might be too much with the trying to make it with like a milkshake. It might be too much with the bright notes.
And you might need like with the apricot, you might need like and I'm talking tiny, a little bit of peach to boost. I was considering that. Yeah, Chasing Cloud says TFA is probably the most popular dragon fruit. Yeah, I like to take dragon fruit, lychee, and pomegranate and put it together. Oh, is it good? Oh. Very good.
Is it. I'm getting a cap. I'm going to order the Cap and the TFA version. Those are the two. I figure it's one of those two he used in his original recipe, because this dragon fruit just doesn't taste the same. So I'm trying to nail a similar profile, and you won't get that if you get a totally different. Well, this is how we talk about it. Not all flavorings are equal.
No, and I think you'll probably be good with the TFA dragon fruit, because that's probably about the most realistic one, I think, personally, myself. I don't have a lot of dragon fruit because I don't do a lot of fruit, but I got on a bender one time, and that's where I came up with my Red Kiss recipe with the palm.
I remember that.
Lychee and the dragon fruit. It actually turned out good. I need to go back to that recipe, and because I'm thinking about creaming it up to make it a creamy, Okay, don't even go there.
No, I wasn't because I just talked about creaming, milkshake creaminess.
Yeah,
milkshake even worse.
Yeah,
but no, that's the problem with Swaggies is when Swaggies tastes like if you juiced a dragon fruit, took all the pulp out of it, and you got this real bright. That's what I get from that.
Fiddy is saying TFA is the most popular, but not a great top note. FA or Inawera, in my opinion, are better top notes.
Yeah, that's why I'm wondering if maybe the TFA might or TPA might work with Swaggy's as the top notes because that's what he's got. That's how like the cheesecake does and everything. He seems to, if you don't like it as a whole, he hits the bright notes with
Yeah.
those
Yeah. Well,
fresh
you
extracted
might have
flavors.
to do this, then do a combo of dragon fruits.
That's what I'm
If it's
thinking. We'll play with that, but that's one that's going to take a while. And because I'm trying to make it perfect for her, that's probably going to have like 5 or 6 to 9 versions of it before I hit it right where I want it. So
I am working on. I've got a recipe coming out soon. I'm working on a cherry chocolate coffee is what I'm working on.
oh, that's you're going to be playing some fine lines with that one.
I
if you get
am.
it right, if you nail it though.
I'm not far. But that's what I've been working on is the cherry. And I got, well, my combo cherry works out good. I swear by that. There's no medicine, no cough syrup, no nothing. It's a good cherry. But I have to tweak. I used one of my favorite chocolates, the chocolate liqueur, but I don't think it's right. So I'm probably gonna have to go. Fitty. I'm probably gonna have to go to my my other most favorite coffee is the Wonder Flavors Brazilian coffee. That's so I'm
the one Larry can't stand.
Yeah, I know, but I'm gonna try it and because the coffee liqueur, it's one of my favorite flavors. I could drink that shit, but it's not fitting in to this recipe. So I just ran out of the dragon fruit. Chop chop. Yeah. So I've gotta remake that and then I'm working on a dolce banana recipe.
Yeah, you were saying that, which surprises me with you because you were a little anti-banana for a while.
Well, I'm still anti-banana, but even in this recipe, there wasn't enough banana, so I'm reworking it because it was just too light and everything else was stomping over it, so I had to bring it up a little bit. But I don't mind the banana creams like Loran banana cream, TFA banana cream, and Wonder Flavors banana puree,
yep,
or the Mullenberry soft banana, I think it's called.
I think so. I think these ones are. Yeah. I have them because you and Liam talked me into buying them because we talked about the bananas. Remember, I was trying to find the right banana, and I haven't used them yet because
the cream bananas. Oh, and they've trained banana custard. Those ones I can do. I don't like a straight banana. Well, no woman likes a straight banana. Anyway, change the subject.
I didn't do it this time.
I know. I did it. I walked right into myself. I don't like just banana, so I tend to use the creamed bananas. Yes, you do, Fitty, and some other ones I don't have. Never mind. Send me some banana, Fitty.
Medicine flower nana.
Yeah, medicine flower nana. I bet you it's good. I gotta try. Fitty put out a combo for blueberry with and I saved it for his blueberry combo. So I gotta try it because I never thought in all my mixing that I used to laugh at people that were blind to flavors until I finally realized recently. Liam gave me a recipe to try. It was blueberry, and there was no blueberry. Well, where's the blueberry? That's when I realized I can't. Like real blueberries are like nah, like they're very blah. Where people go crazy over blueberries. So thanks, Fitty. I'll get on that. There is one recipe that I could taste the blueberry very well, but that I realize I'm blueberry blind. What you got there? I got
Blueberry
the
raw.
VSO.
It's
I
the
got-
blueberry raw.
No, I don't have the raw. No.
If you're blind to blueberry, you'll taste this probably.
Well,
Unless you're like Net Reality, who can't taste strawberries in it except for VSO raw, which you can taste. Get this, caramel.
well,
He gets caramel off it.
Yeah, I've heard other people get caramel off strawberries, but that's just Net Reality.
Yeah.
But well, I'm waiting for Swaggy to send me some shit, so maybe he'll send me the raw, or somebody will be nice enough to send me the raw, because I'm not ordering from down there. The price is way too much.
Oh, it's bad.
No, it's bad for me for some reason. The States just says bend over, Canada.
Yeah, that international thing really does mess with stuff.
I'm a goofer. So what was I saying now? So I'm working on those two recipes, my dolce and
A goofer.
my coffee recipe, because we can't let Rocky get more coffees than me.
Oh, I don't know. That's a tough one. He's been putting out some coffees.
But I sent him a coffee, one of my one shots. I'm waiting for the review. He was gonna mix it the other night, so
It's okay, but you could do this, and this to it. You watch, that'll be the answer.
he better not do this, and that to my recipe. When he tastes that recipe, he's gonna die. He's gonna love me forever. I'm gonna have a lifetime customer. I got you. I just reeled you in. So what things are you working on, chat? Like what things?
That actually is interesting.
Yeah. And does anybody need any help or some tips or anything like that? We're here to help. And there's good people in chat to help too.
Oh yeah, we have some amazing mixers in chats. The
Yes.
mixing show chats tend to have some brilliant people with their flavorings. They really do.
And I just got a recipe. Let's see here. This is his favorite blueberry cake pop. Ooh. And I got all that shit. Holy crap. Holy cow. I'm adding it right now. Oh shit, I lost my space. I just added it. Fiddy, I'll try it. I don't have the FA Juicy at all. I don't have that one. But I got the Flavor West, and I have the medicine flower that I've been really waiting to try. And I did save your combo that you sent in that show that when we were talking blueberry. I think it was let me just check and see if it's in this phone or my last phone.
Go Zippy. I'll put it in chat, but here's a blueberry you could try too. Although in your case, I would recommend dropping the sweetener a little bit. This is actually made specifically for someone who uses sub-ohms.
I do got it. It's medicine flower blueberry with Flavor West blueberry. Oh fuck, it's the same one. God damn it. Never mind. Damn guy. Trying to mess me up. Oh well. Okay, so what were you?
Blueberry cake ode de glace. It's because someone vapes glass all the time and wasn't sure if they're gonna be able to get it anymore. So this is kind of, in my way, it's not exactly like glass. In fact, I like it better personally. I think a blueberry tastes more like blueberry rather than kind of blueberry. But I put it in chat for you. You might be able to make that, but if you like me, don't do commercial liquids, so it's a little sweet. It's on the commercial liquid sweet flavor side.
I don't mind sweet. I don't mind sweet. Luke tunes me out. I don't mind sweet. Okay, I learned a long time ago that you can sweeten a mix with flavors. So I've just done that. Other than, like you said, I've made a few recipes that when and I think one of them was a candy, and I did add sweet, but it needed more sweet. I tend not to unless it screams and you sit there and you keep taking hits wondering what it needs. And then it'll hit me. Okay, it needs a bit of sweetener. Then I'll add it. But and I add sweetener if like you gave me a recipe and it has sweetener in it, I make them as is. I don't.
But this is the reason it's sweeter than I normally go is because, like I said, we're trying to kind of mimic a
yeah. Well, if
commercial
you're cloning
juice, so.
if you're cloning a recipe or
And even at 1%, it's probably a little bit less sweet than the other, but
yeah,
it was good there for me. So
yeah, I'm gonna read this from Chasing Clouds. I have something special coming out again. The creamy nuts is a banger. The super vanilla custard cheesecake is a banger, and I have a cake profile coming soon that seems to be major. Well, Jesus, you're on a roll there, Chasing Clouds.
Yeah.
If you had a Nick base of 3 milligram in glycerin base, what would be the amount to 120 mil to get 3 milligrams or milliliters? Okay, I'm not good at math. I use a calculator. If you had a Nick base of 3 milligrams in VG, a glycerin, that's my VG is always oh god, my Nick is always VG. But I don't do 3. But in a 120 mil, okay, that would be give me 2 seconds because it would be half of what I'm doing. So just give me 2 seconds. I think it would be like 40. No, just a second. Hang on, I'll get it for you. Yeah, but he wants to know how much to add. What would be the amount to add to 100? Yeah, okay, just a minute. Okay, so I'm just gonna see if I'm gonna find a recipe that I just made. This was 120. Okay, so it would be, oh, no, it's not. Okay, just give me a second here.
Oh.
I don't do math in my head, sorry folks. Okay, so your nicotine would be 9.08 divided in half.
9.08, so that'd be 0.454.
Yeah, 454. You won't get 3 milligram if your base is 3 milligram. Oh, I see. Yeah, if it's already got the Nick in it. Yeah. I don't know that one because I buy my Nick is separate than my BG and all that shit. I don't buy pre-mixed shit. Sorry about that. You have to bear with me. I've got brain issues. Okay. Anyway, yes. So and working on watermelon, TFA double kiwi, TFA cool mint, cap blue raspberry cotton candy cap. Ooh, blue raspberry cotton candy. Blue raspberry bit weak. This is my own personal opinion, but if you like blue raspberry, OSDIY blue raspberry. That's all you need.
I haven't tried that one, so I wouldn't know.
I've got a big jug of it. That's about the best one I've tasted. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. I thought it was like separate. I'm just having issues lately, so bear with me.
I was thinking that way. I thought he was thinking of 3 milligram. It's like, well, you're only going to dilute it if you put it in 120.
Yeah.
Unless you're using 100% of it, and even at 100%, that'd be exactly 3. So you never get a full 3. It'd be less than that if it's a pre-made, or if it's yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I just enter shit in a calculator. It spits it out for me and I'm done. So,
ELR, you can enter everything. If you enter all the information from
yeah.
your nicotine and exactly what it is, it
Yeah,
will
we go
do
for
the math for you.
go into your preferences on ELR, go into your preferences, and you can set that up in your preferences so that when you put a recipe in or you're creating one, it calculates it all out for you how much you need to add to it.
Yep.
Yeah, and some of them are and I think there's a box now that there's a pre-mix box on the
Yes.
yes.
I believe there is now.
Yeah, so you can do that like without having to do all these calculations. Yeah. But I've always done every.
It's got the nicotine strength, the PG content of nicotine, the VG content of nicotine, all right there. So if you just put in what you have for your nicotine strength, which would be a 3 milligram, put in your VG 100%, and then it'll tell you if you can even make a 3 milligram.
Yeah.
If it's too weak, you can't make it stronger by adding it to a mix. It'll make it weaker.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, he says you lose Nick. That is what I thought. Wanted to make sure. Yeah. 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 Just yeah. You're probably gonna lose some if you're adding more VG to it too and stuff. So. Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't. Well, that's just it. You wouldn't only have the VG from your flavorings. You'd probably wind up with doing 100% of your VG would be your 3 milligram mix if it's 3 milligram strength. Yeah. And then you'll wind up with like a 2 point something.
Yeah.
But it still will taste stronger than, I mean, feel like it's stronger than a lot of the commercial liquids because I think they actually, some of them at least, do that where they actually, it's 3 milligram to begin with, and then they just dilute it down and then they give it to you. And it's really like a 1.5 or 2 in some cases. Because I know there's a difference in the way they hit compared to when we make it.
Yeah, I chasing clouds. I always use the calculator because I get going and it just figures everything out for me. Plus, I use it too for like one shots and stuff like that. So now, mind you, I know exactly because I've never strayed away from using like VG is the only, so I know exactly usually on my sizes how much Nick and how much VG is going to go into, let's say, you know, 30, 60, 100, whatever. It's just the PG that changes for me. So that's the way I've always done it though.
Yeah, because most flavorings use PG because they get the flavor carrier better.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't, yeah, the only time it ever changes is if I use, OSDIY has VG. It's usually 60% in some of their flavors. So that will change my VG ratio. So.
But it's usually not even a significant amount, not even necessarily.
Not really much, but it does change it a little bit. Yeah. 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 But anyway, so what new flavors have you gotten lately?
Well, my new flavors are coming. I got the rest of them coming. I can look that up and tell you exactly what I got coming. It'll be here probably tomorrow. It's supposed to be here Tuesday, but it looks like it's gonna make it here tomorrow. So
cool. I haven't ordered anything new lately. I got so many that,
as the UK would call it, they're cult flavors.
Cult flavors. Yeah, I haven't got any cult flavors.
Yeah, the VSO flavors.
I was going to order some SSA flavors, but to be honest, I haven't really, I don't jump on hype trains for flavors. So I'm waiting a while.
It was Larry's birthday, so VSO Vermouth came out. So I had to order that, of course, for Larry's
birthday. Yes, you got to order the Vermouth.
And the only raw I was missing was the apple. So I got the VSO apple raw. I got the pecan, root beer. I'm going to say this wrong. Sassafras? I think I said that.
Sassafras. Right. No, that's how you say it. Sassafras.
Ginger, sesame seed, spearmint, triple sec, walnut, nutmeg, mince, rosemary, and Sabayon.
And what?
Sabayan or
Saboya? Saboya?
Yeah, that one, whatever that is.
Yeah, whatever that is.
I think it's some kind of drink mix. But yeah, those were ordered, and that puts me within 7 of the entire line of regular flavorings. So
Ooh, cool. And Chasing Clouds ordered most of the new SSA flavors are good. And he ordered the Cap flavor pack from Bull City.
ooh, what's the cap flavor pack got in it, Jason, Josh? I knew the SSA ones. We've been talking about them for a while on lots of shows, but I don't know what's in the
I
cap
didn't.
one.
I haven't, like I said, I'm waiting when people say, okay, you got to have this flavor, you know, then I will buy, but I haven't been really buying much lately. I mean, I've got new flavors coming out the yin yang as far as like ones that I haven't played with that other people made me order. As far as one shots go, that's what I mean, one shots.
Yep.
So I haven't, it would take me 5 years just to single flavor test them all. SSA is okay. Some are too butyric for me. I like chemicals, Fitty. The more chemicals, the tastier it gets. That's why I like Flavor West. A lot of people don't know. Oh, bring it on. Bring it on.
A few Flavor West are like, for me, the Flavor West vanilla bean. That's the one I like. What's the other one I have? What's the other vanilla bean? The popular vanilla bean ice cream. And I get that. Oh no, I can't stand that one. I can't do it.
I told you to buy the Flavor West. Me and Liam ganged up on you.
You did.
Yeah.
You got me to buy it, and I bought it in a big bottle, and it works so much better for me. I don't get that. I get that chemical taste in the other one. So
I don't think, honestly, and I have other like ice cream combos, like the Wonder Flavors vanilla gelato with the French vanilla thick. Now those two are good together, but I still go back to my Flavor West vanilla bean ice cream because that one is so creamy, it's just ridiculous. Nut muffin, sticky bun, frosting, pineapple. There's more, might be easier to look up. Yeah, I'm not jumping on the train yet. Yeah.
No, I might be jumping on that train soon. I still got, like I said, I gotta make that order anyway to get the right dragon fruit. So when I do that, I'll order some.
I will do that if I've exhausted all my flavors and not getting what I want. I'll ask around first if there's ones I don't have, and then I'll order stuff like that. So
considering he does make it commercially, I'm guessing it's one of the mainstream ones. So I'm not even going to bother with any of the more rares or more expensive ones because that's not going to be one of them. So
most commercial mixers don't use expensive flavorings. So it'll be your main. Yeah, it'll definitely be.
So I'm thinking it's either the cap or the TFA, TPA, TFA. One of those.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. It won't be FLV. It won't be.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, the less expensive flavorings, the more money they make. So, kind of the way it goes. Yeah. Anybody else have any questions in chat? Because we can answer.
Did anybody notice Zippy's on this red theme today? She even has matching water bottle.
I got red. And I got red. I won't tell you what.
Somebody is celebrating some Valentine's Day a little early.
Well, except for I don't have a Valentine.
Well, yeah, but you're getting in the spirit. You're working up to it.
That was just a theme. I got a new sweater, so I had to wear that. I decided on what I was going to do with my nails today. So it was an accidental theme.
It's been a while since you had your nails really done up like that, too. It's been a while.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. You see. All the little hearts. Yes. Yes. This is kind of like my Sunday chill. I sit and play with my nails.
See, and I
And
would
watch movies.
I would have tried to do some Valentine's Day candy stuff, but you know what? There's only so many of those chalky candies you can take, and that's mostly what it is on Valentine's Day. It's like, here,
Uh,
I love you. I'm gonna give you chocolates or chalk. It's your choice, chocolate or chalk. It's your choice.
and Chasing Cloud says, I actually like the SSA pack better. The SSA Bakewell, which isn't listed on all the flavors yet, is one of my favorites. I've tried to date. It's a perfect crust for pies. Yeah, I have heard that one about
I've
the
heard about
Bakewell.
that, and that's actually one of the flavors I'm really interested in,
Well,
because for
this
me,
is
finding a crust has been a pain.
well, I have a few crusts, but this is what I wait for is people to actually try it, use it, and then say something about it. Even though not all our tastes are the same, but when I hear it over and over and over again, okay, that one I will put on my list to buy because it's it's something everybody's talking about and everybody seems to like it. So
Yeah, Fiddy is
it's
right. They do about Flavora too. They do have huge commercial accounts as well, but Deep Cuts is a smaller commercial liquid line, so I don't think that they would have jumped to Flavora. I doubt it. It's possible, but
well, there probably are some companies that will use them, but their whole recipe or whatever isn't going to be all FLV or like Vape Train or any of those. They might have some FLV in there, but they still probably want to keep their costs down a bit. So, yeah.
if they can. I mean, if it turns out that they can't sub a flavor, then they'll deal with it the way they need
Yeah.
to. But
Yeah.
if they can sub a flavor that's cheaper, you'll see that. I've actually had liquids before. You get their first batch when they first come out, it's delicious. You get their second batch, you can tell they cheaped out on something because it doesn't taste the same. And I've had a few lines of commercial liquids like that.
Have chat help create a mix every show, make best become a one shot. Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. I got my notebook and my pen. Let's create something. Because I'm after you've been mixing for like 13 years, you kind of run out of ideas.
Do you?
Well, you do sometimes. I did have I don't know where I put the note, but I came across this recipe. It was like online. It's real food, and I thought, what? And it was the weirdest shit I've ever seen. So then of course I was trying to squirrel Liam into making it. And he said, no, you make it. So damn it, that didn't work.
He's doing that a lot lately. That pawn it back off on you. If he knows you're capable, he's gonna say, you can do it.
No, he just didn't feel like mixing. It was a really weird combo, but anyway, if we've got some ideas, I'll be glad to take notes and create something. Yeah. If I can hang on to the damn pin. Oh, it's gone. I'm going under my desk. Here we go. Yeah, that's one of the
was there a shiny under the desk? Is that what you did that for? So you could check and see if there's a shiny?
Yeah, there's probably a few shinies under there. Oh, you know what I did on the way home the other day? Friday I went grocery shopping. And I usually set my mod down in the cup holder right beside me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't realize that there was something in the cup holder besides my mod. And it tipped over and the fire button was going to go, what the frig is that smell? I realized the fire button been on, burnt the hell out of my wick. It's one of my favorite mixes, and it just like, I sniffed it just to see how burnt it was. It was fried.
I'm guessing you didn't have a rebuild kit with you because you were just headed out quick.
Well, no, I was actually on the way home, and I was pretty darn close to home, so I didn't take a hit off of it. That's for sure. Got home and ran for another mod. I fixed it today. I took the wick out, washed out the tank and it's reloaded now.
Yeah, they it at least it happened on the way home. Now, if you're headed out
Yes.
on a trip, like it's going to take you a couple hours, like a shopping trip, and you do it on the way there, you're like,
You want to see
oh, I
somebody
should have
go
bought a
without.
backup.
You want to see somebody. I did this one time. Oh God, I was ticked. So in the wintertime here, it's so damn cold that you want to keep it, like I always bring spare batteries with me, okay?
Yep.
Just in case. So you always want to keep your batteries like inside your coat pocket because it doesn't take them at -40. It does not take them long to get cold and go dead. Okay. So this is a lead up to the thing. So I was going to visit my grandson and I had my batteries in my purse, which was on the floor beside me. My mod went dead. Of course, I got out of the batteries, pulled them out, fire, low battery. I thought, oh shit. Now I got that. No vape. And soon as you tell me I can't vape or I don't have a vape, you want it even 10 times worse.
More. Yep.
Yes. So go visit my grandson. I'm vibrating. And I thought, okay, there's a 7-Eleven. I'll stop and I'll grab one of them stupid little fucking pen things. It'll get me home. $14 later for a little stupid pen and some flavor, which was
not good.
I pull out of the 7-Eleven parking lot. I go down the street. On my left-hand side, as I'm going this way, I see a brand new vape shop.
You could have stopped the batteries.
Oh, was I? Because I could have bought a set of batteries for the cost, or just ask them quickly to charge them up for me, or get me a charge or something, or warm them up or some freaking thing. Oh, was I ticked off? I still got the little sucker.
It's about a month and a half ago. I did that same thing. One of those cold days. I left my bag out in the car when I was at work. Guess where my batteries were? They weren't in my jacket like I thought they were. They were in the car, and I went out to get them, and 25% battery life right off the bat. It's like, oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Mine were dead.
I was smart enough though that I clicked it, 5 times, got on because I had the ages. I saw it was really low, so I set it down, let it warm up. So it did come back up to like 90%, but only because if I'd hit that a couple times with it at 25, it would have just killed the battery.
Oh yeah. Well, I've done that too, but it just, they were dead. The first hit after I put them in, it was just dead, low battery, and it wouldn't even fire. So that's how bad it was. Because
you drained it at that lower percentage, and it just
I didn't even get one hit off of it. I didn't even get one hit. Not one.
You said -40 though, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's a cold day. That your batteries don't like that.
No, and even like my truck puts out a lot of heat, but just being like down on the floor, and I after that I thought, don't ever do that again. Put your batteries inside your coat pocket, your inside coat pocket. Don't do that again. So
Zippy's gonna be out there one day connecting jumper cables to her vape, trying to get to work.
I probably would do that if I could. Anyway, somebody wanted to make a recipe, and I don't see any suggestions. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
You want us to make something? You better hurry up.
Yep. Just choose a base profile.
Yeah, choose a profile. We'll see what we can do.
Actually, we do even better. I'll do it separate than you, Zippy. That way they get 2 versions of it.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, we can't make the same thing. I'll use my Hi, Cherokee. Just give us a profile. We'll make some recipes.
There's Cherokee.
There he is. Yeah.
Tell you what, you don't want to play against Cherokee for a murder mystery.
That bad.
That good. He's good. I'm not.
Ben and Jerry's Americone Dream. What the fuck is that? Now I gotta look that up.
I've heard of it. Yeah, but I'll have to look it up because I haven't.
No, I'm gonna look it up right now.
I've heard of it. I've heard of it.
Okay, so Ben and Jerry.
There it is, American Dream.
I can't spell. Oh, see, I can't spell. Americone.
It is vanilla ice cream with fudge covered waffle cone pieces and caramel swirl. That could be fun. Okay.
Fudge covered waffle cone.
Yeah, pretty much. With caramel swirl. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, that could be done.
Americone.
That won't be too bad.
I don't want to browse cookie dough. Vanilla ice cream with fudge covered waffle cone, pieces of caramel swirl. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Americone dream.
I'm imagining it doesn't say, but I'm sure it's chocolate fudge.
Well, it says fudge covered. Haha, I already, as soon as you say fudge, I know what I'm using.
Hey, wait a minute. This allows creative differences, right?
Yeah, you just do your own thing. I know what I'm gonna do.
Oh, mine won't be exactly the same as there. It'll be close. But I have a feeling it'll be tasty. Whoa, who the heck moved that up there?
I have to check on a flavor though.
Got to check on a flavor.
I gotta check on a flavor. And that is. Okay, who's spinning my covered?
It was me. I'm sorry.
The hell out. Ha! I got the secret ingredient right here. Okay. So. Okay, so this is now. Okay, so that was okay. Stop doing that. I don't want an overview. I need a waffle. Aha. I'm on it, Mowgli.
Let's see which way you want to go with this. I'll go with the. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do this theoretically, but I will mix this. Okay, so I'm just gonna create something here. I got all the. Okay.
This sounds like a really yummy.
Oh, look at Fiddy's already on it. Flavor
Fiddy's
West
already going?
vanilla, 3%. Flavor West yogurt, 1%. Medicine flour, dark chocolate at 0.3. Medicine flour. Yeah, it's all medicine flour. Why doesn't medicine flour have an ice cream, Fiddy? Where's the ice cream? Okay. And where's the, oh, and the biscuit. I missed that. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, okay. I got the waffle.
Yeah, I got the waffle in there. See, I don't have a really good fudge unless I want to try and make one. That just sounds a little complicated for like a quick one shot. So I'm cheating and I'm using something that I really love the taste of. It's a fudge. Has anybody tried the great pumpkin fudge from Swaggy?
I don't know, Fiddy. It's medicine flour for crying out loud. Okay, how did I get? Okay, I don't want that one. Well, maybe I do want that one. Just a minute. Do I even have that?
Nope.
I think I do, but I just want to. Oh, yes, I do. Ha ha. Ha ha. I do have some SSA. Not. Whoa. Okay. So I got 2 of my flavors and okay, so I'm gonna go with the
I'm still making this one.
I'm
So,
making this one.
I'm just debating on where I want to use that pumpkin fudge at. 'Cause I don't want too fudgy because it'll take over. But yeah, that stuff's delicious.
But you can use their white chocolate and their vanilla. Ah, there you go. Marshy, get out of my head.
Yeah,
Okay,
white
so we're gonna
chocolate's-
use this at, I'm gonna use this at 2.5. Okay, that and okay, so I'm gonna get rid of that one and get rid of that one, and now I want my and I know you don't got that flavor, so I got you beat.
Oh, I think I'm ready. I could add more, but I don't want to complicate it right off the bat. I mean, this might be a work in progress because if this is a good base, I might have to make adjustments.
This shouldn't, this won't be, it might need some tweaking, but it won't be a hard one to make.
No.
No medicine flour, or probably use vape train dark chocolate with Wonder Flavors chocolate frosting. I have medicine flour dark chocolate. Come on, you should know better than that. You know who squirreled me into that, don't you?
I wouldn't bet it would be Liam or nothing.
No.
Or was it Rocky?
No. Simon.
Oh, Simon. Oh. So I was wrong.
Simon likes his medicine flour, especially his dark chocolate.
But you do have a few people that can squirrel you into things like that. So.
Oh yes, I know. Okay, I'm going
find
to
everything.
use this at let me
There's that.
This is
My problem is I'm just hoping I'm using that pumpkin fudge high enough, but we'll see. I don't want it to be a 14% like mix. So
I'm going to use this at 3%. Simon and me are, yeah, I know. I know. Tell me about it. Okay, now I got that one. Okay, so I am going to use a oh, there we go. Aha, I got you now. And I'm going to use this at 2%. I'll tell you my recipe in a minute. I just got to do some adjusting here. Huh.
yeah, I'm just hunting down flavorings. So.
Okay. Now I did. Oh yeah, I did write it down. Okay. Now the ice cream. I am going all out on that. Oh. Okay. Oh. Now I could go. Nah, we'll just go this way. I think I'm just gonna. I'm gonna go simple instead of hard here. Okay, and I'm gonna use this at. Okay, 3. Okay. Okay, this is what I got so far. I'll read out what I got. Are you done? Are you done your
Oh,
theory yet?
I already posted it in chat.
Fucking post a recipe when you don't even have one yet.
I got the recipe done.
Okay, I'll make up the recipe then. Just a second then. Okay.
Oh,
I
that's
don't
right.
know.
That's the one.
Okay. I'm just gonna call it something stupid. Okay. Okay. You guys blab. You can blab for a few minutes. I'll make this up here. And no, 3. Okay. And
Guys can blab. I like that.
what's that?
I just like the way you said you guys can just blab. Yep.
You can blab. Yeah. I'm just gonna enter it, then I'll yeah, okay. And we'll use that at yes. Okay. I got it. Oh yes.
Caramel smells so good. I should actually use that a little higher, but I don't want it to overpower.
Okay. I think I got it here. This is just my initial. Oh yes, here we go. Click the. Okay. And I'm just gonna screen share mine for now.
All right.
Okay, so I called it waffled.
Waffled.
So I got caramel candy at. I may change that. There's a couple options, but I got caramel candy at 2% because it tastes like Werther's, man. And clotted cream fudge by Cupcake World at 3, and crisp waffle by SSA at 2.5, and Flavor West vanilla bean ice cream.
Of course, we both have that in a.
Well, of course, copycat.
We do both love that one. Yeah, you guys got me hooked on that. So.
Marshy, I mixed the Devon cream, 4% vanilla cookie, 1.5, and some strawberries. Ooh, nice. You know I'm gonna lose that. Send that to me, Marshy. I'll try it.
Yep.
Oh, the vanilla cookie. I don't have the vanilla cookie. I didn't bite on that shit either.
Didn't?
No, like I said, if I jumped on every hype train when the flavors come out, I'd really be in trouble.
You sound like you aren't already, kind of.
Uh-huh.
You already have a lot.
I have way too many now. Like I said, okay, I got to calculate my recipe here. Shush. I need to move my screen. Okay, what do we got here? That was yay. Okay. Or fix my glasses, whichever one. No, I just when the vanilla cookie and stuff came out, I just didn't buy any of that stuff yet. I like to wait, Mowgli, till people talk about them and I get the census on whether they're really good or not. I did all that hype train years ago, which got me started on my 1,400 flavors.
Yeah, that's a few.
Yeah, every time new flavors came out, I was all over them. Try David's time machine cookie. Ice cream. 0.47.
Do we have to travel in time to do so?
Yeah. And that was the other thing. I ended up with so many that there was no testing them anymore. No,
Single flavor testing 1,400 flavors would be a nightmare.
That's all I'd be doing. I'd never be mixing or anything because I'd be mixing single flavor testers. Okay, I'm gonna mix this up because now I got, oh shit, oops. I gotta see what this tastes like. Because it sounds good.
Nice.
And it's simple.
Yeah, I kept mine fairly simple too for now. I mean, if I continue with this, I'll probably wind up
Well, like I said,
layering more.
Yeah, well, this is, I don't want to put too much into it, but I mean, it's going to need a tweak. But more than likely,
part is you go too hard on one type of flavor or the other, it might just take away the others. That's what the
yeah. Well, that's what I mean. I have to. This is how I do it anyway. Okay. Oh, there we are. I always start with something and just kind of go average and then see how it tastes. And okay, where'd it go? You were into my vanilla bean ice cream again, weren't you?
Yes. Oh, you can tell it needs a steep, definitely, but that's normal.
Okay.
Oh,
well,
that's gonna be really good.
Okay, so where am I here?
It's mostly the classic Belgian waffle from Mullenberry is one's gonna. That's what
I was gonna go with that one, but then I thought, no, don't go with that one. Go with the SSA crisp waffle.
And I almost went with Swaggy's waffle, because it doesn't need as much of a steep, but it isn't quite as dark, and this is going to be a waffle cone. So I was thinking, the Mullenberry, I think, will be a little better.
Oh, the classic Belgian waffle is really good. I know it's really
not
good.
Far off it. Swaggy's is not far off it. You got to, once you get a chance to try it, you'll see what I mean. But
I wanted the crisp though, from the like that kind of baked flavor.
Yeah, I don't have that one, so I couldn't do that. So I did the best I could.
Well, I've never actually I've tasted it in another recipe. I'm gonna squirrel myself here.
I'll read this while you're mixing that up. I'll read this off for everybody. But yeah, here we go. So if you guys hold on, I gotta scroll up on it, don't I? Okay. Pumpkin fudge Americone dream. I had to add the Y because it's not quite Americone. So caramel from Flavora at 0.6%. Classic Belgian waffle Mullenberry at 3%. Vanilla bean ice cream Flavor West at 3%. Vanilla swirl from TPA at 1.5%. And VSO, the Great Pumpkin Fudge at 4%.
The Great Pumpkin Fudge.
Well, I did do a little twist. I added the pumpkin, but that's because that fudge is already made. It's a really good fudge. And it translated well.
The best fudge ever is the clotted cream fudge. Oh my God, that stuff's just, it's like an addiction.
Who was it earlier? Someone was saying something.
Yeah, well,
it was
Marshy
the chair. The chair said something about that. When you get to my age, hearing, I think it was him or someone in the chat said, when you get to a certain age, when you hear the word clotted, it just doesn't quite.
If you want a really good fudge that you don't have to like screw around with, that's the fudge to have.
Now, which one is that by Mullenberry?
It's Cupcake World's Clotted Cream Fudge, and you can get that on Amazon.
Oh, you can. Okay.
Yep.
Because it would be nice to have another fudge, chocolate fudge base. It's
this
so you don't have to make it.
Yeah. Well, this you don't have. If you want a fudge, you don't need. I mean, you might want it. It's more of a like a vanilla, but So all you'd have to do to change the flavors, add whatever, like if you wanted a peanut butter fudge or whatever, you can go that way. Okay. Clotted cream fudge. So we'll do this.
Sorry, again, all the notes that are off, and yes, it needs a little steep for the ice cream and the swirl.
Yeah, I mean, this is.
And it needs a little steep for the classic Belgian waffle, but
no,
got a good
Mowgli, you
flavor.
wouldn't. Yeah. That's one flavor I'll tell people. I don't. I swear by that flavor. Let's put it that way. I would. You can pry that out of my dead cold hands.
With the marvelous maple fudge.
Well, the clotted cream fudge. Whoa! Under my desk, I go you. Bye.
You missed that shiny last time. You're trying to grab it again.
Yeah, I'm throwing my caramel candy away. Okay. I was gonna go with caramel original, but I wanted the candy bit because I figured it would taste a little bit better. Oh shit. Oh crap.
I went with a pumpkin fudge. I went way off track more than you.
Did you? Okay, I want ice cream now.
I do too. And after tasting this, I want ice cream. I have ice cream. The problem is with the ice cream,
Yeah.
I have to pre-plan for it nowadays. I can't just have it whenever I want it. So it depends on how many carbs I have in my meal.
Yeah, but there's no carbs in this shit.
I know. This turns out as good as this might actually do it. This is actually.
Okay.
Yeah, that's got a lot of promise. It might be really, really, really good once it steeps.
Well, I'll let you know in a second as soon as I shake mine up and see what I think. Okay. Okay. Oh, maybe if I can get the cap on.
I had the same problem with mine.
Oh.
It wouldn't pop on. And it finally went and just like, okay.
Okay. So now I'll give this a shake but if it's not to my liking, I'll tweak it and then I'll let it go. I should have GC'd this, but I didn't make very much, so.
Shakes so much better too if you leave a little air in that bottle.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Which you did. It does aerate so much better. Ooh, man. I could just sniff this all day too. Just the flavor of caramel. That's so good.
Mint mousse tracks ice cream. Maybe I'll just scoop me out a bowl. Oh, shush.
Yeah, that's what she's got. Yep.
Okay.
I got like some kind of cookie batter thing. I forget what it was.
Woo, doggy. Mmm. Mmm.
She's gonna drink the bottle before she vapes it.
Well, let's see. I'll try it on this one.
That looked like a winner by the look on your face. Yes.
Oh, it tastes good, but let me just see. I didn't really have a setup ready for testing, so.
I suppose, yeah, I do have one ready, but I suppose I should try to vape it even though I know it's off.
Okay. Whatever I had in there wasn't that great as a leftover. We'll drown it in ice cream. You got cookie dough, you goof.
It was cookie dough. I said cookie dough something. Yeah. That's okay. I realized what I had in here because I just wicked this yesterday for retesting an old flavor and I couldn't remember what I put in here. This doesn't go great over top of honey my sweet. So,
Well, oh, I know what's in here. I had my coffee in there.
wow.
Couple more hits and I'll drown it out. Coffee version ain't so bad. Yeah, I really like that waffle. That shit's good.
Off the shake, it was good.
Well, this is tasting good, so.
The one thing about the Mullenberry that for me, the biggest downfall is it just doesn't taste good till it does steep to me. Oh, probably help if I didn't have a dead battery to test it on, huh? I'm like, why is that not tasting right all of a sudden? Oh,
I had
didn't we just talk about this?
I might have to. The only thing I'm thinking at the moment is I may have to. It tastes good, but I can taste the coffee, Mowgli. I may have to drop the waffle back just a hair. Not much, just a hair.
Needs a steep, but yeah, this is going to be good.
Well, this definitely needs a steep. This definitely needs a steep, but it needs a little tweak. Like it's good. It's just.
I think if this balances where it's at after a steep, it'd be pretty good. My worry is, you know how things when they meld together, sometimes something shines more than the other, and I don't know what's going to take over.
Well, something is. Well, the clotted cream fudge definitely needs a steep. The caramel candy at the moment, I may have to switch to caramel original. And about the same percentage, but.
Has it got a candy-like flavor coming through?
No, it's just not the caramel that I thought yeah, it's not what I want. It's good, yeah. Like it's good, but it's not caramel original.
Yeah, I think the caramel flavor will work perfectly with my mix.
And I think the rest of it's okay. I think the yeah, I just need to drop the caramel or the waffle back just a hair, but it's not steeped. It might, other things might come out, so I might leave it alone a little bit first. But I'm going to try another. I'm going to try another version. Sorry.
What I'm finding interesting here is I can taste the caramel separate than the pumpkin fudge. I was worried that those two would just kind of mix. Not quite yet. It might once it steeps, but not yet.
Yeah, Mowgli, I'm getting that. I'm really getting that crisp, you know, the crispy waffle taste. I'm really getting that. It's actually at the moment. I mean, with a steep, it might change, but right at the moment, that's what I'm getting is that kind of edge on the waffle. You know, the crispy part. Yeah.
Same.
And I'm getting it. It's good flavor, but I don't want it there because the other shit should be shining and the waffle should be like way back there.
What I'm finding the most ironic though, and it is normal, but the caramel is shining like the most.
Yeah.
And it's the one that's mixed with the least percentage.
Yeah, I'm going to just do a little bit on this. But I want to let it sit for probably like a couple days or so and try again.
Try to save a little bit for next week and we'll try to revisit it since that was a chat question.
Oh, now that I know, okay, when I do, I won't sit and vape all this. What I do is I try it. I automatically get initial thoughts when I'm tasting it and I'll just leave it. So it'll be sitting. it'll be sitting here. So when I come back up here again, and it'll sit here till the next show, so I can try it. But it's good. It's just gonna need a little bit of work, and I don't think much. Just
And I think it'll be almost just about perfect for next week too, because 3 to 5 days for that Belgian waffle to really steep right. So a week from now it'll be perfect.
Yeah, and today
I don't know whether or not it held up right.
13. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. I know she already wrote me a label. See, I got my label maker.
You got a label maker. I've got the labels.
No, my label maker is not one of the fancy ones. It's just Lady Liberty over there writing the labels.
I know.
She had it written. She had it written before I asked her to get the caramel out of the sample box.
Oh my God.
She had it already written. She was already writing it down. I because I shared it in chat and she'd already clicked on it. I gotta tell you, she's good at this.
I need an assistant too.
Yeah, there you go. You need an assistant for Valentine's Day. That's what it is. Yes.
Well, I don't know about that. We won't talk about dating.
I said assistant. That means it's your employee.
For Valentine's, you said though. For Valentine's, so I don't need that kind of assistant.
You know, an assistant means they do what you tell them to, and then they go home at the end of the day. So.
Oh, is that how that works? Okay.
See.
Ooh, now I'm thinking.
No, not you. No, you live with me. That's different. Oh, I gotta look for that one. Oh, she's already got the label made for the peanut butter cheesecake. Apparently, I'm making that after the show.
Ah, way to go, lady.
In 100 ml. She's got a 100 ml bottle ready for me too.
See, now that's the kind of assistant I need. You go fetch some flavors, get me all the supplies, and I'll sit here and mix it.
Yeah, I got all the rest. It's just the caramel was in the box, so I let her dig that out of there because she's got tinier fingers. My clumsy fingers don't do well with those little boxes.
Hey, listen, I go to grab a flavor off the shelf. Not only will I get the one flavor I wanted, 5 others will fall on the floor. Okay, so I got this for next week. We'll see how it tastes next week. But I am going to do a little bit of rework. I'll do another bottle, but I'll leave this one as original, and I will do another version.
I'll try and revisit this about midweek and see whether or not it needs any tweaking, because I'll have an idea by then. So.
Yeah. Anyway, so I guess if we'll end it on that note, and you're very welcome. Thank you, very welcome. Thanks, guys, for joining us and keeping us company, and some giggles, and we won't say the other. Anyway, the giggles. Okay, do you want to tell us where we can find you?
Yeah, I'll just go with the shows because that's the quickest, easiest thing, and then I'll drop my my streamer links in the chat, and you guys can see where that is. So that'll be easy.
Yes, mine is in there too.
Except for that wasn't streamer links. I almost put a link to get into my Zoom. That wouldn't do any good.
No, that wouldn't do anybody any good.
No, not today because I'm not in there. So yeah, here's this one here. And yeah, for shows, obviously here, usually Larry's here with us, Mandalorian. Yeah. And Zippy on Sundays, and then on Tuesdays on Tuesday takeovers on Fresh 03's channel with Zippy and not Zippy, sorry, Lumi and Larry. So Larry's the common denominator. And then on Wednesdays on Benny Vape's channel with the UK e-liquid mixing show. And then I do Thursdays and Saturdays on my channel, 6 p.m. Eastern on Thursdays is a mental health show. And then 9 p.m. Eastern for gaming night I've been doing lately. So everybody has to go. We had a really good gathering of people this last week. It was a lot of fun. A few of you are here in chat tonight, and thank you for coming because that was a lot of fun having different people that haven't played in a while.
I need to get in on the gaming show again. That was fun.
It is a lot of fun. It's a good way to blow off some steam and let loose your week. That's why it's on the weekend. The weeks most people have the day off. It's not, and they're coming home after a day of work, and they get a chance to blow off some steam, have some adult humor and fun. It's a blast. But yeah,
And you can find me here Sundays, and soon I am going to, I told somebody I would get back to doing my recipe videos on my channel, and I am going to do it. I'm just dealing with a little bit of shit right now, so I am going to get back to it as soon as I get my brains and stuff back together again. But anyway, you can find me all over Facebook. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, on and VC show, but we're taking a little break at the moment. So, and here,
we
everywhere.
love you, Zippy.
Thank you. I love you too. Anyway, folks, I really appreciate you joining us and keeping us company. And I hope you see you next Sunday. Bye.
Bye.
There we go. We're out.